Good evening and welcome Superintendent Willis, members of the North Reading School Committee, faculty, proud parents, grandparents, family, friends, and members of the class of 2011. I am honored and proud to share in this special occasion and extend to you a warm welcome to this evening's graduation exercises for North Reading High School's class of 2011. This is indeed a special occasion, an evening which celebrates and punctuates in a very appropriate fashion the many achievements of our graduating class of 2011. Each spring I begin to think about my speech to the graduates, and each year something seems to happen that gives me inspiration. I take my time with my speech, I write and I rewrite, and I hone it until it is just the way that I want it. It is important to me that each graduation speech that I deliver is as unique and individual as the students who make up the key members of the audience. For my speech this evening, I found inspiration in some of the more simple things that I have been fortunate to be a part of in the lives of our graduates during the time that they have been students at North Reading High School. For the class of 2011, I have reflected a great deal on the 4 years that you have been together as a class and also what I have witnessed during this time. And I have come to the conclusion that there are some definite things that stand out most in my mind and which I have chosen as a central theme for my remarks this evening. The first is friendship. Here you sit tonight at one of the milestone events in your life, surrounded by the people who mean the most to you, your family and your friends. Your family, no doubt, has loved you and supported you unconditionally over the years and will continue to do so. They are proud of you tonight, proud beyond words. But it is the friendships that you have formed, the relationships that you have made with each other that are special too. Together you have laughed and cried and shared in so much, and without friendships, your experiences would have less meaning. But because you have each other, and because you have grown up together, and you have come to enjoy the support and love of one another that has supplemented that which your family has provided. And for me, as your principal, it has brought great pride and joy to watch you, day in and day out, enjoy each other's friendship and to develop and grow collectively. We need our friendships because through them we can discover who we truly are. And while you have enjoyed sharing in successes together, I have also seen you support each other when things have not always gone as planned. Sometimes it is the failures and the hardships that often bring us closer together. I am confident that the bonds that you have forged together will never be broken because you have so much in common. In the course of your lives, from this point forward, each of you will meet many new people. You may find them exciting and challenging, and they will offer you new and exciting things. You stand at a point in your life where you have already grown and changed in just a few short years. You have each become your own person with your own talents and abilities and ambitions. It is important to remember that while it may be easy to grow apart, it is vital to stay connected. Your roots are the foundation of who you are as a person. Remember all of the good times that you have shared with each other. Remember pep rallies and sporting events and Ole chants. Remember Barnum and Singing in the Rain and The Miser. Remember band concerts and piano recitals and talent shows. Remember the college application process and receiving letters of acceptance and letters of rejection, and how your friends both shared in your excitement and supported you in your disappointment. Remember trips to France and Spain and Costa Rica. Remember Power Block and Calzone Thursday and lunches in the courtyard. Remember helping others less fortunate and in need, and how giving of yourself through community service projects helped to make a difference. You have enriched the lives of others and hopefully enriched your lives too. These are memories that I hope you will carry with you for the rest of your lives. Another of my observations of the class of 2011 is the array of unique talents that is possessed. One of the interesting things that I've learned in my 24 years as a teacher and school administrator is that everyone is good at something. Some people are good at particular school subjects. Some are good at sports. Some make great actors or singers or public speakers. Some people are exceptionally good at getting along with others. Some have a great sense of humor. Some are good at making things, some are good listeners, and yet others are good at making friends. Every single person has something worthwhile to contribute, and this has been very evident with the class of 2011. There have been outstanding college acceptances this year. Classmates have elected to honor our country through military service. Our sports teams have excelled. Our music and theater programs have expanded and received wide acclaim. Many of our students have taken the lead in starting new clubs at our school. Others have distinguished themselves through community service projects, giving back in service to others. A third observation of the class of 2011 has been the remarkable leadership, coupled with a willingness to take very reasonable and thoughtful risks and a desire to challenge yourselves. It is important that you continue to never let fear or fear of failure rule your lives. Expect the best from yourself, and you will not be disappointed. If you begin by thinking that something will be bad or that you will be unable to do it, then you will most certainly not get very far. You have demonstrated very clearly that you can accept challenges and achieve. You are ready to go out into the world where many unknowns await you. Expect the best from yourself and keep your expectations high. I am confident that you will do the best that you can in a world that is an exciting and rewarding place. Always remember that you can make a difference, so go out there and make the world an even better place. In his poem, The Road Not Taken, Robert Frost writes symbolically of the challenges in life and the need to make choices. He encourages us to choose the road less traveled by. The future you focus on and the choices you make are important because they are the basis for all things to come. Think carefully about the choices you will make. Discuss them with your family and friends. Whatever you decide, know that you will go on from North Reading High School with the support and best wishes of many. With your family's guidance and the wonderful friendships that you have made, you have every chance of making a great success of your life. You have progressed far and learned much, and now it is time for you to take one of the biggest steps in your life and start to assume responsibility for your own life and your own future. In the words and spirit of Henry David Thoreau, go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life that you have imagined. Please know that you have my very best wishes for much peace and happiness in all that you do. May God bless you in the years to come, and may your futures be even brighter than your expectations today. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you our Superintendent of Schools, Ms. Kathleen Willis.
Thank you, Mr. Bernard. Greetings to the school committee, parents, families, faculty, and friends, and congratulations to our North Reading High School seniors, the class of 2011. You are the 54th class to graduate from North Reading High School. I am so proud to be standing before you this evening, but no prouder than those who have filled the stands to witness your transition from high school student to high school graduate. You have worked hard, persevered, achieved, seized opportunities made available to you, and now you're ready to cross the finish line. You should be very proud of your accomplishments. Speaking of accomplishments, family and friends should know that in 2010, your high school was named by Newsweek magazine as one of the top 1,200 high schools in the United States. And Boston magazine named North Reading High School one of the top 50 high schools in Massachusetts. If anyone wonders why, they should be standing where I'm standing, looking at one of the most talented groups of seniors to graduate from North Reading High School. Tonight, it is all about you. I could stand here and share my words of wisdom about happy endings and new beginnings, but over the last school year, as I listened and learned about our school district in my first year as superintendent, I came to understand that our students are quite capable and possess great insights and reflections about important life lessons. Realizing this, I thought it appropriate to seek out samples of these insights from members of the graduating class to share with you tonight. Senior Carrie Abbott reflected on opportunities made available to students as she states, "The past 4 years at North Reading High School have been very memorable. This school gives students a lot of freedoms and plenty of options to explore and be who they want to be. Mr. Bernard has worked hard to create a school environment that students love, and we do. The atmosphere of the school and the intimacy is great for students as we are all able to get along and enjoy each other's company. Andrew Tawaks echoed a familiar theme about the value of relationships as follows. North Reading, throughout the years, offers more than a close academic community to its students. In my 4 years of high school, despite the good and bad times, I have managed to find a family, a group of people that I know I won't be able to live without. There were days when you ached to get out, thinking about how slow your year was going by. Trust me, I was one of those people too. But there will come a time when we'll look back on these 4 years and realize just how very quickly high school passed by and how much we really miss it. Similarly, Marina Galato noted, every graduating senior takes with him or her a sense of pride in their accomplishments. We go forward now with great memories and friendships. Build upon those relationships as we enter into the next phase of our lives. Don't forget North Reading and all that it gave to you. Carrie Ann Salona encourages her classmates to face challenges head-on by stating, always stay positive when facing and overcoming a challenge. At times it will be tough. We may slip and might want to quit, but don't. Our fears are only a result of anticipation. We learn and grow solely by going through challenges and learning from our mistakes, and without trying, the only thing we can do is wonder. And last but not least, Jonathan Murray points to the future in his reflections as he shares, today is not the end, but the beginning. Today is the day where we can take what we have learned and use it in the real world. We must remember, however, that our education does not end today. It is a continuous exercise, and we should always continue to grow and learn. Do not forget where you came from and the people who got you to this point. I extend my appreciation to Kerry, Andrew, Marina, Carrie Ann, and Jonathan for sharing their insights and reflections with me. They touched upon building relationships, caring about one another, recognizing and seizing opportunities, facing challenges, and engaging in lifelong learning. These are lessons that will serve you well in the future. I am confident you'll remember the lessons that you learned while a student in the North Reading Public Schools, not all of them taking place in the classroom. A strong foundation has been set for your future success, and now it is up to you to build upon that foundation as you go forward in pursuit of excellence. As Jonathan mentioned, it took many people to guide you along your journey to arrive here this evening. I would like to give special recognition to your teachers, support staff, coaches, advisors, principals, and assistant principals for their contributions to your success. Please join me in thanking them. Your parents and family members have made a significant impact on your lives. Their support, love, and guidance have enabled you to become who you are today. Please make sure you take the time to thank them and tell them how much you love them. They are your biggest fans. Finally, I extend my sincerest gratitude to the North Reading community for your continued support for education. The collaborative efforts of our town officials allow us to focus on the important work of educating students. I offer a special thank you to the school committee for their unwavering support of students and families. I have thoroughly enjoyed my first year as superintendent in North Reading. North Reading High School graduates of 2011, I wish you health, happiness, and success. Congratulations, good luck, and Godspeed.
streets when evening falls so hard. I will comfort you. I will comfort you. I'll take your part. Oh, when darkness comes and pain is all around, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Sail on, silver girl, sail on by. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. Oh, if you need a friend, I'm sailing right behind. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lead your life. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lead your mind. Your mind. I will lead your mind.
First, I would like to thank Mr. Bernard, Mr. LaPrette, Superintendent Willis, all the teachers at North Reading High School, and all the family and friends who have made this celebration tonight possible. Tonight is not just a celebration that reflects this last school year only, but rather the accomplishments that have been achieved over the last 4 years. This evening is also a night to reflect on the past, enjoy the present, and look toward the future. Tonight is the culmination of our high school careers, as our last classes, power blocks, and final exams at North Reading High School are behind us. We have done things for the last time as North Reading High School students. Although it may seem like the end of a journey, it isn't. We are all moving on, continuing our voyage, except now we will travel on separate paths. The door on our high school experience is closing. However, it will never be completely shut. As North Reading High School graduates and members of the class of 2011, we will always have a connection to the school and to the town, no matter where our lives take us in the future. Many of us will be heading off to college next year to continue our academic careers. However, a few members of our graduating class will be joining the armed forces, and the journey for them will be much different. It is important. It is important to recognize these brave and courageous classmates who are committed to defending our everyday freedoms. The service of these men and women is too often overlooked, and I think it is important to thank them and give them the respect that they deserve. President Obama has said that the United States needs to win the future. We are the ones he is talking to, as it is our future to win. Winning the future does not mean that we all have to become doctors, lawyers, or CEOs of Fortune 500 companies. Winning in this case means defining what success means to you and then working hard until these goals are attained. Our aspirations may be different, and the manner we will achieve success will be diverse. However, the similarities in our success lie in the fact that every single one of us has the ability to become successful. In relation to President Obama's comment, we also all have the ability to be on the winning side in the future, and collectively, this would just be another accomplishment for the class of 2011. In some ways, these last 4 years have seemed like forever, but looking back on it now, they have moved quickly as well. It seems like only yesterday we were walking into school as young freshmen in the fall of 2007, yet there are parts of the high school experience that feel distant in the past. So long ago do the memories of that never-ending freshman seminar class seem, as do our first week of midterms as high school students. We have changed a lot over the last 4 years as well, as we have learned more about our friends, classmates, and ourselves. Years from now, we will look back on our high school careers as a positive experience, one filled with lasting friendships and fond memories. Where we end up in the future may be different for every graduating member of the class of 2011. It is likely that many of our classmates will settle down all across the country, far away from North Reading. It is also likely that some of us may not return from North Reading for extended periods of time, if at all. However, some of us, maybe many of us, will return to North Reading in the future. Some of us may even become teachers at North Reading High School, coach Little League, or start our own business, giving back to a community that has given so much to us. Despite how separated we may become in the future, we will always share something and have a common bond. We are, and always will be, North Reading High School, class of 2011. And finally, when you get there, wherever that may be, remember where you came from.
I, too, would like to thank Mr. Bernard, Mr. LaPrette, Superintendent Willis, family, friends, teachers, and fellow classmates for making high school an amazing and memorable experience. Well, we've done it. We're finally graduating from North Reading High School. NRHS seniors are about to receive what we have all been working and waiting for, a high school diploma. Our time in North Reading schools may be coming to a close, but the future holds new adventures. It's time to start a new chapter in the book of our lives. But before we leave, I have a few questions to ask. Have you ever got an essay question or one of Mr. Shack's challenging tests and just stared at a blank piece of paper? Yeah. Were you unsure of what to do, uncertain of what to write, or unclear about what comes next? Were you hoping that words would magically appear on the paper? I'm sure we've all done this before, and I'm no exception. It may take you a while to figure out what you're gonna write, but it will eventually come to you. This exact situation happened to me when I was writing this speech. When I found out I was going to speaking at graduation, I was so excited. I thought the ideas for the speech would come very easily to me. Boy, was I wrong. I put a blank piece of paper in front of me and just stared at it. Literally, no thoughts came into my head. I needed some inspiration, and then it came to me. So one day, I was driving out in my car, you know, my beautiful 1994 Volvo station wagon, when I heard the song Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield blasting through the speakers. I've heard this song many times before, but I never really listened to the lyrics. However, as I was dancing and singing along to the song, and driving carefully, I realized the lyrics truly exemplify our graduation experience. This song is about living life to the fullest because you never know what's going to happen next. The future is full of surprises. Bedingfield sings, "Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten." This graduation is the beginning of the next chapter in life that we are going to face. NRHS grads are going to be filling the blank pages that sit before them with new adventures. Some of us may be heading off to college, while others may be joining the military or focusing on a career. No matter where the future takes us, we will always remember our great experiences here. Bedingfield helped me to realize that it's finally our moment to move on, as well as how important the past 4 years have been. Now that high school has finished, we can all say that we have learned a lot and had a great deal of fun. As graduating seniors, we have mastered the process of writing a 5-paragraph essay, recited all 44 presents, memorized the scientific method, and listed the steps of solving complicated math problems. We have discovered that you are bound to get run over if you stop suddenly on the ramp, and that Tuesdays and Thursdays are probably the best days of the week due to the amazing bake sales. Additionally, we will never forget the green and golds of our pep rallies, the wins and losses of our sport teams, the talent shows, the constant talking of prom for over 180 days, and some of the award-winning performances of Singing in the Rain, The Miser, The Kitchen, and Barnum. Most importantly, we have been taught great life lessons throughout high school. Just talk to Mr. Martin, and I'm sure you'll learn some enlightening tidbits about life. Strong relations and friendships form that will last a lifetime. We will not only remember the people we have met, but we will value the experiences that we have gone through together. Through participating in clubs, playing on sport teams, or working together on a project, we've become closer. High school has taught us about the strength of working with the others, as well as the value of standing up for yourself. By making presentations, completing writing assignments, and answering questions in class, we express our opinions and stand up for our beliefs. No one should be afraid to be themselves and to have different views from others. It's okay to dance in front of a crowd and teach them how to Dougie, or to explain your thoughts in a speech. As we're anxiously waiting to receive our diplomas, we must take these experiences at North Reading High School and apply them to the years ahead of us. It's time to turn the page in our lives and fill it with new and exciting escapades. As Bedingfield sings in our song Unwritten, I'm just the beginning, the pen's in my hand, ending on plans. It's up to you to determine what will happen next, even if you are unsure of the outcome. The story of your life and future is in your hands. So seniors, go confidently into the world, knowing that North Reading High School has given you the opportunity to do anything that you want. We have all accomplished so much, and there's even more success for us in the next years. So congratulations, class of 2011, and good luck. We did it!
Good evening. I would like to welcome everyone to tonight's graduation and thank the town, the parents, and all of the high school staff. I've had a wonderful experience these past 4 years at North Reading High School, and I'd like to share some thoughts with all of you through a poem I have prepared. There's been so much anticipation for this day, it's impossible to ignore. Today is the day we graduate and move on to our next great fate. This year's class is a group to admire. They have worked hard and aspire to make a difference in this place with their usual classiness, style, and grace. The class in front of me is a group to respect for their hard work and the qualities they reflect. Each of us has shined in our own different way, in the game, in the class, in the concert, or play. In 4 years, we've gotten to know each other well. There are more than 1 million stories to tell. We began as freshmen, young and bold, ready for what the next 4 years would hold. Sophomore year went by so quick, and everything began to click. More independence came in our junior year when we were new drivers without fear. Then we struggled together as we were assessed by the awful and daunting standardized tests. We also learned an important life lesson that we should not trust a Jamie Stinson. Then, finally, our senior year arrived, and we took the role of leadership in full stride. This fall at pep rally, we were right above it and led the school in voice and spirit. Linfield probably heard us from down the street, but who cares about them? They're all we could beat. We all have a bright future ahead of us, filled with opportunities of success. As we move on in life to the next big thing, let us recall who's the wind beneath our wings. Our parents, thank you for the support and always giving us love and comfort. You help make us the people we are today, and we are grateful for you in every way. Thank you, teachers, for your dedication and giving us students daily inspiration. You have filled our minds and given us a nudge to develop our abilities to reason and judge. Thank you to the town and administration for your part in tonight's graduation. Thank you to Mr. LaPrette, our vice, for doing a good job and dressing super nice. Thank you, Mr. Bernard, for being a friendly face and making our school a fun and safe place. You have certainly left a mark on this town and given us a great experience, hands down. Although we must say our goodbyes, this is a wonderful moment in our lives. We can look forward and see clearly that we have the potential to be nearly anything we want: an artist, an educator, a chef, an electrician, a state legislator, a Marine, a nurse, an entrepreneur, or a scientist that develops cancer's cure. Even though we are all still teens, in each of us, there is the means to solve the many problems of the nation for the future and the following generations. Each person in this class I am happy for knowing, so I wish good luck to everyone as they get going. Thank you.
Kara, Jillian, and Ryan. An extended thanks goes to our families, Mr. Bernard, Mr. LaPrette, Mrs. Willis, and our respected teachers. Our town has always been a close-knit community. We build our relationships from elementary school all the way through high school. These friendships are met with a willingness to accept different kinds of people into our lives. As we prepare to leave North Reading High School, we should take this part of North Reading's culture with us. Some of us are entering college in the fall. Some will join the armed forces, and some will join the working forces. Wherever the North Reading High School class of 2011 ends up, always remember to take each opportunity that comes your way. Think back to your time as a Hornet, when the athletes were friends with maskers who were friends with the band on Facebook. We are friends with students of all different interests, backgrounds, and faiths. This diversity has helped to shape our lives and given us the strength and perspective to act. North Reading has taught us to be fearless in embracing opportunities as they come. For instance, when the opportunity to go ziplining and swimming in hot springs in Costa Rica came about, students jumped at the chance. Thankfully, Mr. Martin survived the trip and lives to tell the tale. Students travel with our school to Mexico, France, and Spain, immersing themselves in a new country and new customs. They even learned to sign up to the bathroom in 3 different languages. We cheered on our fall sports teams 4 years in a row with the entire school. And starting this year, we had a new pep rally to support our winter sports teams. Go get 'em swim team! We are privileged to play for the mighty Hornets. We joined clubs such as Maskers, SAD, Eco Team, and Mock Trial. We danced at semi, homecoming, and prom. We watched the senior girls tackle the juniors to win our annual game of Powder Puff football. We yelled seniors at the top of our lungs at any point during the day. Every Thursday, we took the liberty of getting a library pass to eat first lunch for a better chance at getting a calzone. And who could forget the daily opportunity to eat Mary's cookies? We watched in awe as a circus came to our school this spring. All of these moments have helped us to grow into the people we are today. North Reading has allowed us to build upon our friendships we have had since we were 5 years old. In our senior year, the class of 2011 became even closer. The lines blurred between the hood kids, the little school kids, and the batch kids, which was supposedly the real hood. Now, we are all just Hornets. Living in this town gives us a sense of community. We are unique because we genuinely care about the relationships we form with others. Each spring, our town comes together and walks the relay for life. Here, we see teachers, friends, and family walk around this track and support each other as we raise money in hopes of finding a cure for cancer. Sorry about the track, Mr. Vinsopoulos, but it was worth the mess. Not only are we caring, Hornets are fearless. Tennis matches and lacrosse games in the freezing rain, the winter track team even braves the treacherous parking lot. Look out for those new drivers. Finally, we have come together as a class to represent courage, ambition, and passion. Life after high school should not be any different. North Reading has given us confidence and friendship and Hornet pride. As we go forward, do not shy away from happiness, success, or love. Congratulations to the North Reading graduating class of 2011.
It's now my honor to announce the scholarship recipients for the class of 2011, and before I do, I would like to extend a very sincere thank you to the entire community of North Reading for its generosity on behalf of our students. I would ask the student recipients, if your name is called, if you would please stand to be acknowledged. The Catherine and Paul Apostolides Scholarship, Alexis Metropolis. The Athletic Boosters President's Scholarships, Christina Martin and Mark Rawls. The James R. and Barbara E. Aylward Memorial Scholarship, Elizabeth Gard. The Nedio E. and Mary Barrasso Memorial Scholarships, Carola Fort and Ryan Bacher. The Arthur A. Baresi Memorial Scholarship, Jennifer Lucia. The L.D. Batchelder School Scholarships, Laura Penny and Eric Pop. The Bay State Roofers Scholarship in memory of Dorothy Lord, Kirsten Morrison. The Joseph R. Bernard Memorial Scholarship, Marina Galato. The Chartwell's Nutrition Services Scholarship, Andrew Burns. The Ellsworth Croswell Memorial Scholarship, Cecilia Liu. The Michael D. Giantomaso Memorial Scholarship, Christopher Cavanaugh. The Melissa Dorsey Memorial Scholarship, Kayla Grigware. The Elks National Foundation Scholarship, Patrick Clerkin. The Elks National Foundation State Scholarships, Christina Martin and Jonathan Murray. The Fitzgerald Prize for Community Service, Megan McCune. The Joseph B. Gavin III Keep the Faith Scholarship, Timothy Felix. The Golden Age Club Scholarship, Caitlin Donaldson. The Stephen Gregory Scholarship, Andrew Burns. The James Gregory Hannon Memorial Scholarship, Kara Campbell. The Edith F. Holt Scholarship, Richard D. Donatus. The Robert Hunt Memorial Scholarship, Benjamin Harrow. The David Jameson Memorial Scholarship, Sean Casey. The Frederick A. Keyes Memorial Scholarships, Mark Rolfs and Brittany Angelillo. The League of Women Voters of North Reading Scholarship in memory of Frances L. Froughton and Marcia E. Costanza, Marina Galato. The E. Ethel Little School Scholarships, Laura McBride and Andrew Tarbox. The Massachusetts Elks Scholarships, Cecilia Liu and Allison Poor. The Walter Miller Scholarship, James Manthel. The Michael J. Mitten Memorial Scholarship, Jonathan Murray. The Moynihan Lumber Scholarship, Caitlin Kasha. The North Reading Community Choral Scholarships, Courtney Smith and Andrew Tye. The North Reading Education Association Scholarship, Erin Brooks. The North Reading Girls Softball Scholarships, Dana Amaralt, Kirsten Morrison, and Brittany Venezia. The North Reading Historical and Antiquarian Society Scholarship, Patrick Clerkin. The North Reading High School Hockey Boosters Scholarships, Stephen DeBono and Kyle Shiner. The North Reading Lodge of Masons Scholarship, Joshua Beveridge. The North Reading Music Boosters Scholarships, Kristen Hines, Catherine Newey, Richard Jeffrin Scannell, Courtney Smith, and Lauren Zakula. The North Reading High School Parents Association Scholarship, Kristen Hines. The North Reading Rotary Club Scholarship, Carola Fort. The North Reading Youth Basketball Scholarships, Emily Welch and Nicholas Rosano. The North Reading Youth Football League Scholarships, Stephanie Colangelo and Tara Helms. The North Reading Youth Lacrosse Scholarships, Cara DeLelio and Catherine Pepe. The North Reading Youth Soccer Board of Directors scholarships, Stephen Dixon and Thomas Dixon. The North Reading Youth Soccer Scholarship in memory of Janet Connolly O'Neill, Sarah Fitzpatrick. The North Reading Youth Soccer Scholarship, Brittany Angelillo. The Polish, Russian, Lithuanian American Citizens Club Scholarship, Courtney Smith. The Reading Cooperative Bank Scholarship, Jillian Gentile. The Edward A. Sapienza Scholarship, Nicholas Rosano. The Bonnie Gay Symes Memorial Scholarship, Emily Burns. The James Skinner Memorial Scholarship, Nicholas Andrea. The Richard K. Smith Scholarship, Brent Schaefer. The Barbara and Paul Titus Memorial Scholarship, Brittany Venezia. The Catherine F. Welsh Memorial Scholarship, Laura McBride. And the following is the list of recipients of the Citizen Scholarship Foundation scholarships. Kerry Abbott, Emily Burns, Kara Campbell, Caitlin Kasha, Michael Sirigliano, Christy Conway, Jenna Crocker, Stephen DeBono, Stephen Dixon, Thomas Dixon, Ashley Goad, Stephen Fiali, Elizabeth Gard, Jillian Gentile, David Genatasio, Christopher Kavanaugh, Cecilia Liu, Helen Ma, Christina Martin, Laura McBride, Megan McCune, Catherine Nguyen, Allison Poore, Courtney Smith, Alex Turlin, and Emily Welch. Congratulations, and again, my deepest thanks to the community of North Reading for your generosity.
Superintendent Willis, Mr. Venezia, on behalf of the faculty and staff of North Reading High School, it's my pleasure to present to you the following members of the class of 2011 who have satisfied the requirements of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and the North Reading Public School System to receive their high school diplomas. Cara Lenora Lafort. Jillian Lucille Gentili. Brian Grady Bacher. Marina Galato. Erin Mary Brooks. Courtney Alexandra Smith. Jonathan Glenn Murray. Kara Michelle Campbell. Caitlin Paula Karsha. Mark Cornelius Rolfs. Carrie Marie Abbott. Amanda Rose Allen. Dana Lauren Amaralt. Ethan Henry Anderson. Nicholas Vincent Andrea. Brittany Lynn Angelillo. Megan Nicole Arnold. Samantha Mary Bedell. Joshua Samuel Beveridge. Melissa Lee Black. Eric Stephen Bugley. Andrew Francis Burns. Emily Barry Burns. Nicholas Joseph Capizzuto. Erin Morgan Carr. Sean Russell Carricker. Zoe Elizabeth Carvalho. Sean Gilmartin Casey. Carrie Ann Francis Salona. Lauren Marie Chase. Christopher Bernard Sincata. Michael Edward Sergliano. Allison Paige Clemens. Charles Patrick Clerkin. Shauna Joan Koffel. Stephanie Colangelo. Dylan John Connor. Jeffrey Scott Conran. Daniela Marie Conti. Christy Jean Conway. James Joseph Corbett. Michaela Ryan Coskren. Liam Daniel Cregan. Jenna Carnes Crocker. Christopher James Cullity. Brandon Robert Courier. Cara Angela Delelio. Stacy Marie DeGrazia. Taylor Jean DeJesus. Alexander Stephen DeVos. Stephen Michael DeBono. Richard Arthur DeDonatis. Stephen John Dixon. Thomas Frank Dixon. Ashley Marie Doak. Caitlin Collins Donaldson. Brandon Stephen Dyer.
I can take it, that's fine. Just let me know, just give me a...
Eric Charles Ellert. Bailey Rebecca Ice. Ryan Richard Emrich. Marco Robert Fabiano. Daniel Jong Farnham. Danielle Fasser. Stephen Paul Feener. Timothy Blake Felix. Stephen Mark Fiali. Sarah Teresa Fitzpatrick. Patrick John Henry Frew. Kevin Michael Gallagher. Elizabeth Evelyn Gard. Bridget Irene Jeffreyon Scannell. David Joseph Ginatazio. Lynn Marie Giddings. Cassandra Chantal Glenn. Richard Spencer Goddard Jr. Adam Jamal Gray. Taylor Marie Greco. Devin Ray Green. Lucas Hanson Gressick. Kayla Nicole Grigwea. Thomas Francis Guthrie. Taryn Morgan Hashi. Michael Connor Hanley. Benjamin Davis Harrow. Tara Lindsay Helms. Alexander Ryan Henschel. Daniel Frederick Herman. Kristen Lee Hines. Kathleen Marie Keplinger. Christopher John Kavanaugh. Michael Charles Keeley. Song Hee Maria Kim. Chandler Francis Knight. Angelica Joanne Corkulis. Alyssa Gail Kuzma. Zachary Allen Lane. Krista Marie Lawson. Jason Mark LeBlanc. Carly Nicole Lechner. Alicia Joy Lento. Diana Lucia Leonard. Leanne Amanda Lippert. Evan Joseph Lipinski. Cecilia Wingyang Lu. Kiana Lee Lopes. Jennifer Alice Lucier. Helen Hiyao Ma. William Charles Madden. Eric Leonard Maldacea. Vanica Som Mam. James Daniel Manto. Jessica Phyllis Marchetti. Lelio Mark Marino. Christina Nicole Martin. Robert Samuel Mazzola. Laura Ann McBride. John Thomas McCarthy III. Megan Sarah McCune. Heather Jeanette McGarry. Maria Jean McNeil. Kyle Patrick McTagg. Chandler Suzanne Metcalf. Alexis Nicole Metropolis. Ryan Millian. Juan Esteban Mira. Kaylin Elise Mitchell. Ashley Nicole Moreno. Kirsten Ann Morrison. Nicholas Anthony Moscatolo. Taylor Joe Moyet. Erica Ellen Nelson. Catherine V. Nguyen. Michael James O'Boyle. James John O'Brien. Erin Mary O'Donnell. Joseph Gordon O'Neill. Marissa Rose O'Rourke. Laura Ann Penny. Catherine Carmela Pepe. Spencer Earl Petrozello. Allison Mary Poore. Eric David Pop. Matthew Joseph Real Costa. Neil Edward Rui IV. Nicholas Lorden Rosano. Patrick Tyler Rubin. Catherine Michelle Santilli. Brent William Schaefer. Danielle Marie Schell. Taylor Ann Schilly. Christina Marie Scioli. Paulo Serapani. Danielle Marie Shaw. Kyle Patrick Shiner. Kayla Elizabeth Smith. Eric Michael Sokolsky. Nicholas George Stanzioni. Christopher Michael Stewart. Andrew Thomas Tarbox. Andrew John Ty. Alex Turland. Brittany Lynn Venezia. Paul Robert Watson. Matthew Stephen Weeks. Emily Margaret Welch. Kyle Daniel Whalen. Jonathan Noel Wilson. Samuel Ewan. Lauren Lynn Zacular. Ladies and gentlemen, families and friends, it's my great pleasure to present to you the graduates of the North Reading High School's class of 2011.
To left. Congratulations! Where'd they go? Good evening. My name is Erin Brooks, and I'm the president of the class of 2011. With me are Courtney Smith, vice president, Jonathan Murray, secretary, and Kara Campbell, treasurer. We would first like to thank all our teachers, the administration, and the faculty for their continuous support and hard work over the past 4 years. Especially our senior class advisors, Mr. Doucette and Ms. Giozzi. For their countless hours of dedication to our success. We now have the pleasure to announce the gift from the class of 2011. The gift will be an engraved marble sign reading, "Welcome to North Reading High School," with the logo for the main entrance of the high school.
We have also set aside a sum of money to assist in the moving of the sign to what we hope will be our new school. This sign will welcome students, faculty, families, and visitors for years to come.
We would like to thank you all again, and best of luck to the now graduates of the class of 2011 in your future endeavors. Congratulations.
Great job, Eric. Start it up.